Colton has won today's Honda 8200 race. Congratulations to Colton and the Gatebridge car. It's ready for Colton Toronto this afternoon. I know that was not a spoiler safe update, but there you go.
How many people were, I'm sure there were so many planning to watch that when they get home, and Alan, you just ruined it.
I'll watch it anyway. All right, here we go. Coming to the green flag. Start stage number 2 of the Brickyard 400, presented by PPG. Tyler Reddick, black and green car. To the inside, to the outside, Michael McDowell. In the restart zone they go. Green flag. We're back at it. Indianapolis.
Still 2-1.
grass, there are other things that ended up on the back straightaway that resulted in a caution call from race control. Tough break for Cody Ware. Being rolled from Greensboro, North Carolina. Message back. I'm not positive it was definitely for sure. It's speculated there. Good news for Brad Keselowski fans. He's going to get the free pass at this yellow flag as the first car lap down. So Keselowski running in 35th will get a chance to come back around and join the lead lap. And what will those pit stops be here? As the leader, John Hunter Nemechek, brings the field around to turn 4. These stops will come with 30 laps to go in this second stage. Leaders coming in, couple others going to stay out. Looks like the majority decision will be to pit here. Now, how many listed 2 tires? And what kind of a jam up might we have toward the turn 1 end of pit road when it's time for everybody to leave? Very challenging pit road here at Indianapolis. So Kyle Busch becomes the leader of the Brickyard 400 by not pitting under this yellow flag. Kyle Busch on the balls and Todd Gilliland stay out. Best of the best. Usually good winning here.
how you're doing.
Well, here's my thing. You look at the passengers of the Brickyard 400, and most all of them are one of two types. They're either in the NASCAR Hall of Fame, or they're going to be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Period. You've got to be on your game here. It's a tough place.
But I think that's what makes it so gratifying when you do win. Of course, the history of Indianapolis makes it a prestigious.
Brickyard 400 in his career. That is the most among all active drivers. Yeah, the fans were Bushy Gilliland in row 1. Lois and Joy in row 2. Then Elliott and Reddick, McDonald and Clayton and Hamlin. As the field comes down to the yard of bricks and gets ready for the restart.
Tire came off of the car.
On the gas they go. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway in the Brickyard 400. Race car sitting on the grass inside of that straightaway.
Heavy damage to the 16 of Allmendinger as well. It was on from there. Coming into your screen on right. Yeah, see a little accordion there. Oh yeah, that was Briscoe was up ahead of Byron, and I don't know if Briscoe got slowed down just enough to where Byron had to check up and they got hit from behind.
Black and silver car there, but I can't tell which black and silver car from that first look. And that view from William Byron's car.
I just love when they're out here.
So watching, that looks to me like
it's the 41 of Crease,
who saw an opening, and that opening closed when he got there.
I think Crease and Harrison Burton may have actually touched, and that caused Crease to veer to the right a little bit, and then he ended up making contact with William Byron.
So they got 3 wide there, and then that hole closed, and that started that whole mess off of turn number 2.
So what percentage of races
Briscoe was fortunate to not get collected in that as well, even though he was in front of Byron. Byron might have gotten into the back bumper just a bit of Briscoe, trying to hold off, but had no chance with Crease.
Allmender's car coming down the pit lane, and Hannah's got an update.
It makes that left-hand turn back to the garage area. AJ talked to his crew. They did a very surface level evaluation from what they could see down here on pit road and basically left the decision of suspension. He said this racetrack is too big and it would be too hard. I don't want to take any risks. So the team making that collective decision. So AJ headed back to the garage. His day is done here at the Brickyard.
And of course, AJ not competing in the NASCAR Cup Series Championship full time. He's competing in the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship. So if you can't win, then there's nothing to be gained much for AJ Allmendinger for the rest of this afternoon.
Particularly driving a car that had sustained a significant amount of damage as his did. I do not blame AJ Allmendinger for that decision at all.
All right, so pit road will be open here. What will Kyle Busch do? He's not stopped since lap 47. We'll keep an eye on the race leader. Radio traffic seems to indicate he'll be hanging left here and coming to pit road to service that car. Here's the decision point coming up. A lot of people going to stay out. Kyle will come in and give up the race lead.
That lone soldier, ain't it?
And there'll be a whole chunk of cars that Kyle Busch will come out behind, as you can see by all those that stayed on the racetrack. But it is Kyle Busch, Daniel Henry, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Jones, Michael McDowell, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Austin Cindric, and Chris Buescher, those pitting under his yellow flag.
I don't see that Kyle Busch really had much of a choice.
So the new leader of the Brickyard 400 is going to be Bubba Wallace, who will have an important spot. Todd Gilbert, Chase Elliott, Corey LaJoy, and Joey Potter will be the rest of the top five as the group gets ready to come around and get the one-to-go signal and hit the choose point as well. So Bubba Wallace up in front of the Brickyard 400. Tyler Reddick has led the most laps today. John Hunter Nemechek second most, followed by Denny Hamlin. Then Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell been out front for a couple of laps. Now add Bubba Wallace to the list of 9 drivers who swapped the lead around 10 times in our race, and we're still 4 laps shy of the halfway point. Taking your photos. We'll scan the QR code, share us memories of your day, photos, where you're watching the race from, what you're doing out there. Always interested in giving the shot to scan your screenshots, I guess is the verbiage I'm looking for. And don't forget your sunscreen if you want to. Very important on a hot day like this. Beautiful weather, but take its toll.
We've seen some great pictures posted on the big screen today of folks out here enjoying themselves, having a wonderful time.
Chase
But
Elliott.
they're trying to make it only one more stop.
Finds himself cycling back up to the number 3
I was
position.
going to say, but he's got fresher tires.
Take another look
But
at
they
the
didn't run
incident
the one
off turn 2 that put us under this yellow flag.
Tough break for William Byron and a good race car today. Get back in the pack, especially on these restarts. Makes you vulnerable. And here we have another restart.
Now after the choose, Todd Gilliland, remember, slipped back some on that outside lane. When he chose the outside last restart, he's chosen the inside lane. So Chase Elliott moves up to outside of the front row for this restart. Bubba Wallace inside, Chase Elliott outside, Gilliland, Joey Logano